So, I was all ready to post a bunch of videos and all that. Then when I played them back, I realized that the videos I made of these soaps, hush Ming, my husband was snoring very, very loudly during them. That will never do. So, yeah, that came out no good. It was a nice try. Let's see what we got here. So, hush Ming. Just trying to make sure I end up with everything even when I get to cutting it. So, I know. I have issues. Bless me. And it sounds like a frog in my throat, too. Issues and a frog. Oh, no. But this is Black Raspberry Vanilla. Just a remake. Nothing frou-frou. Nothing fancy pants. So let's see what we ended up with here. I know I need to get a marker out and mark that up. That's not too bad. Ended up pretty straight. But size-wise. But yes, a marker would help immensely. I'm sure. So it has been a busy, busy week. I went to Gustine, Texas, and picked up 2 baby goats, one for me, one for a friend, since I was already there. And she just came and picked up her little boy that she got. No, we'll do that like that. So, that was nice. Got to visit with people that I never get to see. Meet my friend Teresa. She's another goat person like me. And then get to see the Salazar family, which I love their family to bits and pieces. I mean, their kids are great. Their goats are great. Kathy's great. I mean, you just couldn't ask for more, you know? So that was nice. And what else? I don't know, just trying to get all the soap caught up and stay ahead of the game. And you know how it is. We got chickens now. I think I posted about that on the blog. We haven't had chickens for a while. I had started over with a fresh batch of chickens. And, because our old ones were old, after a while they quit laying. That's how chickens work. They run out of eggs, kind of like people. So I had gotten some fresh chickens and ducks and whatnot. And I popped a bag of feed one morning. Brand new bag. Same brand. Just a brand new bag because we'd run out. Lo and behold, if that's how those are coming out. You can see the swirlies on the side. It's a little bit pinker and less red than the last batch. But that'll make good little samples cut up, I think. But yes, lo and behold, what I was saying was, my, let's see here what we got. 33 ounces. So if I go to there, trying to make sure everything ends up the same size and a decent good size too. Not bad. But anyways, what I was saying was, opened up, had chickens and ducks. They're about 4 weeks old. They're just about ready to go out. They're inside in the brooder. Opened up a fresh bag of feed. Fed them, cleaned their brooder, got them going. Out I went for the day. Come in, they're dead. And I'm sure I've probably told y'all this story. Like I said, I know I blogged about it, but all my luck, I've probably verbally spoken of it on another soap video. But anyways, so yeah, half of them literally were belly up, kicking, fighting for life. And the other half within a few, and that, I was outside maybe an hour feeding that morning. Within, I should have showed you this one. I'll show you the other one. There's two of this one. But within a few hours, days, basically by the end of the week, I was down to like 2 chickens. There we are. This is a pink sugar that I decided to go with the original design. It'll turn from, if you can see that yellowy color, to all darker even than it is now. And those are mica swirls on the top, so those should stay nice and bright with some pink glitter. But anyways, yeah, so they all died, and just was having a really bad everything at that point. So that was the end of that for a while. And then, like I had said, the old ones were old. They had pretty well quit laying. That's what they do. They run out of eggs. So some of them that were younger, here it is, pink sugar. It's hard to see. I know. Mama needs a slab mold. That's on the list. Anyways, what I was saying about the chickens was, the scale is right in front of the camera, which is why I keep doing that. But yeah, so I had sold some of the younger ones off to a friend and just gone on about things. I needed a little me time anyways. I needed to have less animals, kind of re-coordinate, get reorganized. And when you spend an hour, the first hour of your day or more, every day for years, taking care of stuff, every now and then it's nice to just thin down to the bare minimum and have a break, which for me, bare minimum is my goats and my horses, and then the dog. The dog gets to stay, bless her heart. But, yeah, so stopped at the feed store in Conroe the other day. They carry my goat minerals that I love so much. And my goats love them too, which is why I drive several counties away for minerals. Lo and behold, they had grown chickens. Not baby chickens. 20 weeks old, about ready to lay chickens. Well, bingo, they just got my business. I only brought home 3. I'm not going to be selling eggs anytime soon or anything. And they haven't laid an egg yet, because they're still a little bit young and stressed from the move. Chickens do that. This is Malibu Heat Type from Rustic Essentials that I soaped. It's supposed to discolor to like a creamy tan color or mauve. I'm not real sure. But I know it's going to discolor, so I just put like pink swirl. Oh, see the swirls? Pink swirls in it, pink swirls on top. Oh, it smells delicious. I love it. So this was a test run with it. Let's see what we get. That I just did to see, how it behaved when it's soaked and all that. Behaved well. I was pleased with that. And it smells delightful. I just can't, stop smelling it. I don't know, it's good. So I think that'll be on the list for summer. We're going to give that a go with a few of my boil test subjects and see what they think about it. I haven't come up with a name for it yet. I was thinking, since I had the Moonlight Pomegranate that I call Summer Nights, we'll call this one Summer Days. That's a little squatty body short bar. That's not too bad, 4 ounces still. That'll make a nice little sample or gift or whatever in somebody's box, but when it's all cured up. But this is, okay, so that's the end of it. That's the top. So now I had seen someone else, Amy from Great Cake Soap Works. Came out pretty cool. Had done, okay, before I show you, you gotta, well, you probably saw a flash there, but before I show you, you gotta follow along with me. So Amy from Great Cake Soap Work had done, in her first set of challenges, like way back then, had done a magma soap that I think the Soap Queen had done first. And I love that. That's just neat. So, but it's a cold process melt and pour swirl combo deal that actually came out really pretty and was really neat to look at. Kind of torn, but I think I'll stick with what I got for now. So, I've been thinking, oh, I ought to try that, blah, blah, blah. However, I don't do cold process soap. It's just not my thing. Don't have any of the stuff. Don't have any, or cold process melt and pour soap. I don't have any melt and pour. Let's see what we got here. Not bad. So, not my thing, right? And basically what it is you take cold process soap, you get it going, and then one of the swirls that you swirl in it is melt and pour soap that's been melted. Well, I thought what I do is hot process soap. And I was kind of curious how it would come out with this one. So what I did was I took, look at that, that came out really neat. I like that one. And I was trying to make a video of it, but like I said, between the snoring, the dog barking, oh, it was ridiculous. It was pitiful. I took a batch of soap, which I have a couple I'm going to make in a little bit lined up here. And I split it, and I split the lye mix for it and all that. And I started it going in the crock pot, hence this top part here. And when it was just about ready, I real quick zip put together the bottom part. And actually what I'm thinking of doing is cutting off the bottoms, and instead of doing it on the bottom when people look at it like that, doing it like that. Because what I was going for was sand, which I think, and it's kind of hard to see on the video, I know, but that sand color, colored that with some pink, just a little bit. And then the sky with the stars in it. Those stars are little chunks of hot process soap that I mixed into the cold process. And then that's just straight cold process soap. So what I did was, I guess you got to look at it the other way. I had this, the top layer, going in the crock pot. I real quick zip threw together the other half, colored it blue, fragranced it, had that split too. And then I did a purple part. I pulled out a little bit of the one that I had going hot process and made it yellow. And then, when the hot process soap, as soon as it hits the air almost, it gets cold. So I just kind of mashed it up against the sides of the bowl where I was coloring it yellow in and flaked it out into this one. And just kind of mixed it into this middle purple layer. And poured that. And then I put, what's the word? I used sodium lactate in my soap. So the hot process was still really, really fluid that was in the crock pot and warm. And you can see where I mashed it in a little bit. But it's not coming apart. Like, that's what I was worried about. But I just kind of mashed it in. You can see where it mashed up the sides when I squished it in there. And I put that in there and laid it across the top. And I put a piece of wax paper across the top and mashed that down as flat as I could get it. But I was thinking I would cut it flat like that. I don't know. I like it. It came out really cool. Now, it was a little bit of work, you know what I mean? It's not like a cold process batch where you mix it all up and set it aside and you're done and whatnot, because you do have to do the hot process and come back to it and all that. I don't know if I'll do it again, but I was worried, and maybe when it cures it'll pick apart. I don't know. But so far it's not coming apart. But I think I mashed it into the cold process underneath it just right. We'll see. We got a few weeks to go. We'll see. But I think that came out really cool. And that's as close as I'm going to get to magma soap until I get brave enough or bold enough. See, you can see in that, like the purple kind of squished up in it. But, I don't know. I thought it came out pretty neat. Just looking at it after I took it out of the mold. And, when I cut that first slice and I kind of winged it towards the camera, I was excited. It came out really cool. So no, it's not magma soap with melt and pour in the cold process. It is hot process and cold process that I mashed together to get this. I know it. This lighting. I'm working on it. It's the best we got. I need a spotlight. But, so yeah, today I hope to get, what else? I need to make some more cherry almond. Try and get a video of me piping those on. Yeah, see that one, the purple splashed way up there. I remember that. I don't know, it just came out cool. I was a little worried it wouldn't, but I went ahead and committed and went all the way with it. I figured either way I'll have a lot of my favorite soap. Well, I don't know that I have a favorite, but it's definitely one I like. So I'd have a lot for me. Like the edges, see the ends are not so pretty. But it's soap. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. Right? As long as it works and makes suds. See, and I got a few little bubblies. Not bad. Oh, it smells good. That's definitely hot little mover when I go to the markets. Oh, don't fall over in peace. Prop you up there. So that's what I've been up to, and it's going to be a little bit before I get these posted because it's been so crazy around here. But it is what it is. Hopefully, I'll be back in a minute making a soap video.